Out. What up, brothers, spiritual sisters? What up, everyone? Antonio for another Tuesday, 6/12/2018.
What's up?
Bradley said, "What's up to the people on Tuesday?" And did you vote? I voted. Somebody told me I voted for a pedophile. That's what I heard anyway. You notice I don't have my pen because I didn't want to be acknowledged. Shut up, Bradley. Also, before I get started, let's see. Where's my notes? Okay, here we go. Happy future Father's Day. To all the fathers, that will be on Sunday. I'll probably be chilling, sleeping, getting ready for work on Monday. But I would definitely say Happy Father's Day on Saturday to everyone. Also, the World Cup is in 2 days. Whoop, whoop. Let's go, Brazil.
No.
Well, your country didn't make us, so shut up. Also, the Caps had their little, bar mitzvah in D.C. today because they won some teacup. I don't know what it's called, but notice I said
What
Caps.
the hell?
I'm a Dallas fan. I will not spit that word that says whatever.
All caps.
Whatever.
Let's go, Caps.
I don't care. They're bums just like their football team. Anyway, so congratulations to that team that won. I really don't care. Let's see what else is on my agenda. Okay, you also heard that Anthony Bourdain and Katie Spade committed suicide. I'll get into that in a second. Let's see. Otherwise, I want to give a shout out to my kids, and I want to give a shout out to my grandbabies. And also, people, the thing I want to. Oh yeah, I saw that too about the pastor and he in prisons raping men. What the hell? All right. What the hell? Also, let's see. What else do I need to recap on? I think that's probably it. Now, when I get down to this, people, this is why Antonio and I have a lot of discussions about mental health and suicide. And the thing I want everybody to understand when we talk about this, we're not experts whatsoever. But the problem that we've been struggling with is, how does someone have everything, a perfect life, plenty of money, power, all kinds of resources, commit suicide? I don't know what your take is, but our take is that, that's where type of money that can get that type of help. For us, being broke, as you see ghetto vision here, as us being broke, we don't get that opportunity to have great help. We got to go through insurance. We got to go through Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. We got to go through all these red hoops just to get somebody to talk to us. Even then, we got to pay a copay. But yet these guys get renowned doctors who get to talk to them. So I don't know. I'm a little confused myself. But just to let you know, they said that Anthony Bourdain and Katie Spade hung themselves. So that being said, mental health, which they have clearly said nothing about what was mentally wrong about them yet. Katie did leave a note. And then suicide. Now, guys, here's my take. Even though we have done a little research on all this stuff, because when you go down the line, Robin Williams, Jackson Odell, that's that 20-year-old that was on the Goldbergs, he killed himself. Kurt Cobain, drugs. Tony Scott, who also directed a lot of good stuff, he jumped off of a bridge. Dana Plato was accidentally drug overdose. Minnie McCready, she was a country singer. Gunshot, Lee Thompson, Young, gunshot. I mean, these stars who commit suicide, how can they be spokesmen for anything? How can they speak to your children and tell you that something is wrong, drugs are wrong, this is wrong, that is wrong, when they hold deeper, dark secrets than anybody else? It's funny how when you don't talk to no one, communicate, actually say, you know what, I have a problem. Let's find a group. You're actors and actresses. How come y'all don't get into a group and y'all can talk about each other's problems? How come? I would figure that with an actor or actress, y'all would definitely be able to relate to each other's problems, especially when it comes to money, power, desires, everything you can ever want. Because as broke, we don't know what our problem is. And usually our way to fix anything is to probably go out and do something stupid. Hey, Mary. You all got to understand something. It's hard for me to really juggle this conversation because it's like a one-on-one thing between you, maybe your children, or maybe other people who want to get into the conversation. But for me, if you're going to commit suicide and you're telling everyone else not to commit suicide, like the news is like, oh, let's talk about suicide and why you want to talk about it? Because for me, if you want to do it that way, then how come you just don't say, hey, look, instead of talking about it, we just all do it? Jim Jones did it. He had a mass suicide, remember? David Koresh. Let's talk about all the ones who made people commit suicides. Let's talk about all the ones who just commit. Why didn't Robin Williams talk to anybody? Why didn't anybody say anything? Look, I'm not an expert, but I had a rough life. And believe me when I tell you, I know there's all of you out there who had a rough life. And I'm pretty sure some of you thought of it. I didn't want to, because even though it didn't matter what I thought, I just know I had to go through life just like it was as struggle. Everybody got demons. Everybody got issues. Everybody got psychosis. Everybody got diseases. Everybody got cancers. Everybody got something. But there's always a group. Then if we got all these groups, how come ain't no one talking? I was on crack. I talked to the crack pipe, but at least I talk back. But there's a group for drugs and alcohol.
It's a shameful thing to talk about.
I guess it's shameful. I don't know, because my ex-wife did a hell of a job exposing that shit in court. I'm just telling you, man. You all here are telling me that mental health and suicide go hand in hand, or is it separate? I would love y'all take, because it's like what I've been sharing all along. Unless it happens to you, if you're not educated, when's anybody going to step up and say something? You talk about bullying, but you ain't fixed that problem. I keep saying it over and over again. You ain't educating your people. Let's talk about it. How comes that got to be the youth to talk about it? How's it got to be another generation to talk about it? You're supposed to be the adult. You're supposed to be the grandparent. You talk about everything else. You tell me not to cuss. You tell me not to say something. You want to call the police over something stupid. So why don't you talk about suicide? I'm just saying. That's my take. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do your thing. Because at some point, people, kitty cats, horses, dogs, police brutality, what's going to be the word that crack y'all open? Because I'm starting to think to myself, the mental health only resides with one culture. Suicides only reside with one culture. And for some reason, the ones with all the power seem to be the ones who having the problems. Y'all seem to be doing a good job pointing the fingers. Y'all let us know. Sorry it took too long. Happy Father's Day.
To talk about, so
yeah, it's a subject that can go on forever. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Bradley. And like I said, this has never stopped, because the whole thing about it, bullying is number one on my list. Suicide, mental health, all these officers. And I saw a couple videos today that was just crazy. I mean, I keep telling y'all, all you people keep thinking y'all know more than me. Do your research. All these officers are being more aggressive to everyone now, not just blacks, not just Hispanics. They're being aggressive to everyone, including you, and you know who you are. So you need to stop acting like this don't affect you. But anyway, it's my time to go. I'm being called off. So I'll holla, my spiritual brothers and sisters. See you Saturday at 7. Peace. Where's my music? Do 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 do.